I am going to try to put my thoughts into words. I haven't been to the jewelry store in the last 3 months. I haven't made any jewelry, I haven't cast it, I haven't set any stones, I haven't done anything. I thought I needed to build a structure for myself to where I'd be more financially stable when it comes to like credit and business credit. And I'm just learning that maybe through the means that I was trying to do it wasn't the best, but it's just like, there's no such thing as a means to an end. There's no plan Bs. You have to do what it is that you care about doing. And like being at this shop today, even though I haven't been there in the last 3 months, it's really like the best day I've had. I haven't watched any anime because I said I was gonna wait till I got business funded, and I haven't done that for like, since I left from the jewelry store. I was at the jewelry store, I watched anime, I checked in on prices of stones, I tried to get some prints, wasn't able to do that successfully. I've been designing pieces every single day for the jewelry line that are coming out, and I have to say, I am pleased with myself. I'm like happy. Like I'm happy with what I'm doing, and that's something that I have not felt in basically like the last 3 months. It's almost like I was trying to be somebody else, trying to figure out something that I don't necessarily have to figure out. And I feel like we place all these time frames on ourselves. But one thing my friend always says, if this is going to be something that you do for the rest of your life, then you have the rest of your life to really do it properly. And what I really am realizing, that everybody does everything to the best of their means, and kind of like they use their resources the best they have from where they are. And I'm not going to make no more excuses for myself. I'm not going to make any more excuses for why I'm not where I want to be. I'm just going to be where I want to be. Even when it comes to what I'm focusing on now. Instead of trying to do custom jewelry and make all these crazy pieces, I am literally going to focus on just my line. I've watched this e-com course, and he said you need to have 20 products to test. So that way you can go through the marketing process and figure out what is the best product for you to sell essentially. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to design 20 different products with my brand name on it, and I'm going to figure out which one of those products are going to be the best one for sales. I truly want to be a jeweler. I truly want to set stones and cast and create jewelry, and that's what I want to do with my life. But I also want to use my skill sets of like marketing and then e-commerce, so those things just don't go to waste. And if I use Shopify in comparison to my own jewelry line, and I make my own jewelry and I have a reasonably priced, and I just sell it, I'm literally going to be doing exactly what I want to do with my life, and then I can take my time with figuring things out without stressing myself out. These last few months, I feel like I've been just running in a direction, and then I learned that the direction I was going wasn't really like real, so I just wasted time for no reason. There's no such thing as a plan B. I found my plan A, and I'm going to focus on the plan A until I can make it aggressively successful the way I want it to be. I'm designing multiple pieces. After I get my 20th piece, I'm not really focusing on design work anymore. I'm just going to focus on driving traffic and really developing my jewelry brand into what I want to be. I was thinking I was going to sell cheaper products. I'm not going to sell no cheap stuff. I'm going to hand make all of my jewelry until I can get things up off the ground, and then I'm going to do 14 karat gold lab diamonds. 14 karat gold and lab diamonds, I can sell high quality items and with great materials, stuff that I know this is gonna last, not gonna tarnish, not gonna look crazy in a few weeks. And then I add jewelry insurance, add that as a service for everything. And I'm just gonna go from there, and I'm just gonna move forward. I recorded a whole video this morning, but the sound was terrible, so I can't even use it. But it's just like, I really can't even record the video from the perspective that I had this morning, because it's like, I don't even feel that way no more. After like being at the shop all day, I just don't understand how I could have possibly chose not to be at the shop. I don't even understand it, but I'm going to stay focused, and I'm gonna keep pressing forward. I know I've said a lot, but let's cut to the chase. From where the shop is right now, we don't have the oven or the kayak cast. I'm praying that we get it back Monday or Tuesday, but we'll see what happens. As of right now, I would be essentially a jeweler starting from scratch. The basic process of making jewelry is getting your 3D prints made or your wax, then having it casted, pre-polished, stone set, then final polish, and that's when the jewelry gets sold. I can do that entire process, but without my oven and the kayak cast, I can't do the entire process, but I'm hoping by Monday, Tuesday, I'll be able to do it. So I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. I have designed about 11 separate jewelry items. I would say like 6 of them have been created so far, and I'm working on getting up to my like 20 items. I'm going to get at least 10 samples made. That way I can have products listed on the store. I'm going to get my requirements taken care of. That way I can sell on TikTok Shop. And then my initial goal is to get 10 separate affiliates to sell my jewelry on my behalf, then scale from there. I know I can leverage TikTok Shop to get sales. I know I can get affiliates. I know my jewelry is going to be high quality because I'm using high quality materials. And then also my prices are like half of what my competitors are. That's the angle that I'm going to come from. And I'm just going to scale my jewelry business. This is going to be the first entry into me literally taking jewelry seriously and being a jeweler with everything I have. I'm getting older now. Yeah, I don't have all the time to be playing around. You know what I mean? If I want to be where I want to be in life, this ain't exactly it, and I don't have time to play games no more. So I have to take things seriously and have to press forward. Again, this is going to be me walking you through my journey becoming a successful jeweler. This is basically my first entry. I know I made this video before, but I didn't have as much direction as what I do have now. I'm going to come up with my 20 products. I'm going to get approved for TikTok Shop. I'm going to get the products taken with professional product pictures, professional marketing. I'm going to do everything in the best perspective possible and put my like best foot forward. I'm going to get more consistent with my content because I completely fell off with posting and different things of that nature. And I'm just going to sell jewelry. So my goal is not to be a jeweler that makes jewelry. My goal is to sell jewelry and be successful at selling jewelry so that way I can do what I love and then also sustain myself and progress forward, because I can't progress forward without making no money. So again, 20 separate designs, 10 TikTok Shop affiliates after I get my TikTok approval to sell online. And then my TikTok Shop is synced with my Shopify. And then once I get past 150 to 300 conversions, I will start running ads and forcing growth, because by then I should have the means to do so. We'll just go from here. I feel like I said what I wanted to say. If I was to give you any word of advice, don't do the thing that will get you to your goal. Don't do that other thing that you think will help you get to your goal. Do your goal and do it to the best of your ability until you create whatever life that you want for yourself. I wasted the last 3 months thinking that I was going to create some type of structure for myself by doing something completely separate from what I wanted to do. And I just put myself in a stupid situation that was completely unnecessary. I had my reasons, but my reasons just sound so dumb now. And I know what I want to do. I want to be a successful jeweler. I want my brand, Vecchio Vasori, to be a household name, and I am going to like do that. So this is entry 1 of how to start a jewelry business. There's not so much I can do Saturday and Sunday because like really, besides do designs, Monday we'll get started back fresh. I'll get my prints, I'll get my casts, and then we'll be back in business. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. All right, peace.